Right. Okay. There's that. Now we need to listen to audio. Make sure that's balanced. Output. No, that's this. We don't want Discord in. Ba-ba-dum. That's not that bad. How's that? There we go. I should probably, sit up. All right. Yes. Nope. Too much. Go back. Okay. All right. All right. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? There's a random ass cord on my leg. Today is Monday, the 25th. Sorry about that. Let me start that over again. Hello, everyone. How is everyone? Wow, my hair is tangled. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone has had a fantastic weekend. Today is Monday, the 25th of September, and it is now fall. It is now fall. It is now fall. In case you didn't know that. Ow. God. I wash my hair. But it is now fall, and I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I hope your weekend was good. If you're watching this, maybe you're not. Maybe you're watching this when it's not your weekend. Who knows? But I hope you're having a fantastic day. Anyway, if any of you know how to keep tangles out of your hair aside from cutting it off, let me know. Because I'm fighting with that right now, and it's not fun. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. What did we get done? Yes, last time. Last time, we basically just did the side quests that we were offered for the day, and that's it. So the side quest was delivering books and tutoring somebody. And so for tutoring somebody, we had to go to the library and brush up on our Orbman history. That was quite fun. Once that was done, then we delivered books. And that was kind of it. We also spoke about how Reen has a mental model of what teachers are. And every time he's encountering a teacher who acts just, like themselves and they have their own motivations for teaching, Reen's like, but you're not a real teacher. And they're like, yes, I am. Although he actually doesn't tell that to him. But in his, in his head, he's like, oh yeah, you are actually, you're taking care of your students. You're doing this. So, also, there's sexist classes where all the women students do the cooking and all the men do computers. Super annoying, but that's Japan in 2015 still, which is super annoying. And that's it. That's what we did yesterday. What can you all expect today? Today, we are going to read 2 books. One book, Red Moon Rose #2, and Imperial Chronicles, the 2nd issue of Imperial Chronicles. When that is done, we are going to find people to hang out with. Most likely, we're going to do that in reverse order. We're going to find people to hang out with. And then we are going to go read the books. Once those are done, then finally we can do MSQ, and we may or may not get to the Stone Dungeon. We should be able to get to the Stone Dungeon today. I believe we can. Okay. We have a lot of people who want to hang out with us today. I did not mean to fast travel. Sure. Alright, so we have Gaius, and we have those 2 people. I forgot we have Bandana Boy, and I forgot his name. If we go to the bookstore. Let's see at the bookstore. What's her name? You are Emma. Hi, Emma. Is you the one I'm going to hang out with? Oh, hello, Reen. I see you're working hard as always. Hey there, Emma. You know I see you in the library pretty often. What is it that brings you here? Well, today I'm searching for some study materials. I'm hoping to find some that'll help Fee with our classwork. Ah, so that's it. Have you come across anything good yet? Not quite. I've been struggling to find something that would make it easy for her to understand. But on my honor as class president, I'm going to keep looking until I find something. When were you voted class president? I do owe her one after she cheered me up yesterday. Maybe I can help her out. How about I help you out then? Are you sure? Thank you so much for offering. Okay, to get started, would you mind searching over there? Got it. Unsurprisingly, most of the books here are targeted at people with a high level of education. Fee isn't quite there, so I need something a bit simpler for her. It's really considerate of you to use so much of your free time to help her. But isn't this cutting into your own studies? It's not a big deal, really. I got into the academy on a scholarship, so I want to return the favor by doing all I can to help the other students out. Class 7 is an especially small class, too, so helping each other just seems like the natural thing to do. That kind of thinking is why, oh boy, something broke. God damn it. Why did you break? Just capture card? Oops. Let me restart my bot. Oh my god, where are you? There you are. It was closed. OBS. Show voting. Marquee, text to show then hide. Voting numbers. Where the what? Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Where the fuck? Wait. Okay. Oh, YouTube didn't start. That's an issue. 1 second. 1 second. I know what we're doing. Inactive bot development again. Isn't it fun? Okay, that found nothing. I'm so confused. Why did you crash, OBS? Okay. I don't know. We'll just do this then. We'll do that. Restart you for what? 42? Go. Bot's gonna break, so I'm gonna have to debug more when this happens. No, damn it, you started too late, bot. 3. That kind of thinking is why you are our class president. You don't need to flatter me. It's not flattery, it's honesty. For what it's worth, Fee's been paying a lot more attention in class since you two started studying together too. I've noticed that too. It's nice to see. Hopefully I can teach her how to get excited about learning new things before our midterm starts. That would definitely be a big step for her. Hearing that makes me really want to find her the right book. You and me both. Oh, hey, what about that book over there? That might work. This one? Reen and Emma's hands brushed against one another as they reached for the book, and now they're shipped. Reen and Emma forever. Or it's romantic romantic comedy romedy? I like that. Okay, 1 second. Where we broke into you. Okay. 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 Oh, you're not supposed to be red. It seems like it's working now. Oh. Continue then. Oh, you seem to be working, so I don't know why you broke last time. Or it's a romance, and now they're destined to be together forever. Haha, sorry about that. Likewise. And thus they managed to find some useful study material for Fee. Your bond with Emma strengthened. Yay! Alright, who is next? We have Bandana Boy, or we have Sarah. Or Gaius. Or Gaius Van Belsaw, but no. Let's go with Instructor Sarah. How is bonding with Instructor Sarah gonna be? I am super curious. You're not gonna send a message, YouTube? Oh my god, why does this just randomly not want to work? Yeah. What the hell, an Activefireball? Why do you randomly just decide not to send? Oh, the chat's not live? Oh, that's odd. Why is the chat not live? Anyway, let me do this really quickly. 43, 5, 6, 1.
Right.
What the fuck? Yeah, I got it. Okay. So, it seems like YouTube was like, oh man, nope, this chat is actually not live anymore, which I don't understand what that means. We are going to have some, we're going to talk to instructor Sarah, and then we are going to do first. Hi, Ando. First sip of the day. Well, if it isn't Reen Bean Machine, dutifully roaming the campus as always. I feel like I may waste my breath pointing this out, but you do know it's the middle of the day, right? You got a problem with me spending my afternoon drinking? It's my room and my beer. I'm not seeing the problem here. Looks like she's already plastered. Knowing her, she's probably ready to leap into action if anything serious were to come up, though. This might be a good chance to ask her about some things I normally couldn't, though. Yes. Hey, don't just stand there like you've got nothing to do. You're a student, so come sit here and keep me company. I don't see how that has any relation to me being a student. Oh well, I guess it's as good a chance as any. I'll go get myself something to drink. Oh, be a dear and get me something to snack on while you're out, would you? Fine. Looks like you've been working pretty hard for the student council. That's what I like to see. Building up experience and making memories is exactly what youth is all about. I don't want to hear it. Not from the person that pushed me into the first place anyway. Especially since I've had a lot in my mind lately, regardless. Ah, so this is about Machinus, huh? Was it that obvious? Well, you don't exactly have a poker face. Have you figured out a way to make up with him yet? I wish. If I'd been completely honest with him to begin with, none of this would have happened, so it's all my fault, but... I remember when I had such simple, youthful worries. That's one way to brush me off. Well, the way I see it, your best bet would be just focusing on helping the student council out for today. Helping other people with their worries helps you develop as a person and figure out how to take care of your own. Really? Of course. You need to take each and every request seriously, but not just see them as that. Of course. You need to take each and every request seriously and not just see them as boxes on a checklist. Listening carefully to what a client says and figuring out what they really want from that is a key part of the job. After all, people tend not to say what's really on their mind. You have to listen for it. What's with that look? I'm just surprised that you gave such a helpful, on-point reply. Can I ask you what you did before you became an instructor? Well, let's just put it this way. I've got a lot of experience. More than enough to give you youngins helpful advice whenever you need it. That would be a bit more credible if you weren't completely drunk. Lucid enough to dodge the question, though. Either way, I am your homeroom teacher. I'll always help you out if you really need me. For now, though, just focus on what you gotta do. I suppose you're right. Well, it's not every day she gives good advice. I might as well take it while I can and focus on helping out the student council. Sarah took a swig of a beer sitting on the table. That's the stuff. I can take your advice, right? Does bonding with my instructor do anything, or did I just waste a point? I don't know. We're just gonna figure it out. Alright, everyone. It is 21 minutes past the F hour. You all know what that means. That is time for the first sip of the day. This is when we as a community come together and do one physical action together to make us feel more like a community. That physical action is cheering, which means y'all need something to drink. So if y'all could go ahead and grab your favorite drink of choice, whether that may be coffee, tea, beer, water, juice, kombucha, papaya juice, watermelon juice, infused water, infused milk, infused coffee, mixed berry juice, chai tea, lemonade, scotch, gin, whiskey, rye, rum, bourbon, brandies, Bailey, chips of cognac, wine, champagne, moonshine, absinthe, or sake. Everyone, cheers for making it through another day. Ding. I'm quite wondering why the halls in this dormitory are so big. If there was only, what, 9 people? 12? Oh god, there's what? Me, Reen, Elliot, Gaius, Eustace, Machinus, that's all the dudes. Emma, Fee, Laura, and Alice, not Alice, oh my god, Elisa. 9, right? If there's only 9 people, it doesn't have to be that big.
Right.
Anyway, everyone, as you saw a few minutes ago, I got voting to work. So how voting works is at any time during my stream, you don't have to wait for it to show up. At any time during my stream, you are 100% more than welcome to tell me what game, to vote for what game I should play after Trails of Cold Steel 1. Current options are Trails of Cold Steel 2, Trails of to Zero, and Trails in the Sky FC. Basically, we are going through all of the Trails games needed to understand Trails of Reverie to its fullest. However, I will still be playing different games on Wednesdays, and I may or may not play a different game on Monday or Friday, but depending on how I feel. Reen, shut the fuck up. So that's how it is. If you would like to vote for a game, you are more than welcome to at any time while I'm streaming say, hey, I vote for this game. And I haven't figured out the rule for this yet, but I'm streaming both on YouTube and Twitch. Which means that if somebody is on Twitch and YouTube and they have different usernames, there is technically no way I can tell that they are 2 different people. This leads me to the question of, should I say 1 vote per streaming service or 1 vote per person? If I did 1 vote per person, I think that'd make it more fair. But if I did 1 vote per person per streaming service, that means there would be more votes. And considering I like more votes, I'm probably going to go with 1 vote per person per streaming service. Anyway, everyone, this episode is brought to you by Rent a Gamer. Do you just want to play video games co-op or online with someone who actually knows what the fuck they're doing? For someone that you can communicate with, right? Do you want to do a MOBA and actually have fun talking to the person? Do you want to do COD or League, that's a MOBA, or any of the Battle Royale, just have fun talking with the other person that you're playing with? If so, consider Rent a Gamer for your next video game session. Rent a Gamer is a gaming companionship service where you get to rent a gaming companion for 60 minutes at a time for $20. Pretty good deal. Now it's like, well, why the fuck would I pay someone, Darren? Well, every gaming companion is a professional gamer who can easily pick up any game and play with you. They may not be professional as in Grandmasters in StarCraft 2 or the highest tier in other competitive games, but if you want someone to play with, they totally can and will. Additionally, each companion will make sure you have an absolute fantastic time and you have a fun and wonderful gaming experience. If this sounds like something you'd like to try, or if this sounds like something you are curious about and would like to know more, feel free to contact me on Discord or YouTube or Twitter or Twitch, wherever you can find me. Just type Activefireball, you will totally find me. However, it's something where you'd like to try, first session is free for you to try out. No obligations, no nothing, no credit card, no phone number. Anyway, if that's not something I like to do, if you just want to have a cool, easy gaming session with someone who knows what they're doing and will treat you like an actual person, consider Rent a Gamer. Sweet. Okay, everyone. Now that that is done, now that we can have some coffee. It is the other thing I need to do with the voting is I do need to probably add some kind of sound like do 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 do. Voting has commenced. Please start your voting. I also need to make a command for inactive votes so people can see what the current numbers are. But anyway, with that out of the way, let's do some reading, shall we? I can make a sweet cookie and a tomato sandwich. Okay. Okay, Red Moon Rose, Vampire Hunter. As the world blurred, he caught a fleeting glimpse of geometric shape pass before his eyes. It was the sole of a boot, moving at an incredible speed. With a bone-crunching thud, the woman was thrown aside and Alphonse's field of vision filled with the night sky. Free from the woman's grasping fingers, he coughed furiously, sucking in as much fresh air as his tortured throat could manage. "Are you alright?" asked the clear voice beside him. The source of it was a second woman, who he was certain had not been there moments ago. She wore a navy blue overcoat paired with a matching navy blue beret. Her ash blonde hair reached as far as her neck, and her features were dignified, though they still retained clear vestiges of childlike innocence. Oh my god, this book. Anyway, at a guess, she seemed to be roughly the same age as Alphonse himself. Still busy processing the recent events, Alphonse made no reply to her query. The woman watched him for some time before coolly stating, "You appear to be mostly uninjured, at least. I'm glad I have arrived in time." Seemingly satisfied he would survive, she turned away and studied the crumpled form of the woman who attacked him. "That," she said with a note of distaste, "is a ghoul. A thing a person becomes after their blood has been drained by a vampire." As she spoke, she kicked her left boot against the ground. The tap, tap, tap seemed to punctuate each word. It appeared to be the boot that she had used to kick the woman ghoul away from him. As he followed the restless drumming of her boot, he suddenly thought, "Vampire. I have no issue with you idling about, but I would prefer if you stood aside before doing so. You are in my way." Her words were sharp, but no sooner had she said them than a creaking sound filled the area. The ghoul, which had been motionless on the ground while they were talking, was slowly rising. Its contorted body lifted from the cobblestone using only the power of its legs. It was a grotesque spectacle and utterly unnatural, and if the ghoul was bothered by the earlier blow, it showed no sign. Without warning, the ghoul suddenly kicked at the ground like a wild beast and propelled itself towards them. Alphonse jerked to his feet and leapt forward to shield the blonde woman. You know, Alphonse. Come here, Alphonse. I need to tell you something. If a person who you knew wasn't there a moment ago struck their boot into the face of a ghoul and managed not to hit you, I think they can take care of themselves. Just an FYI, Alphonse. Just a little bit right there. The exact moment that the ghoul's nails reached Alphonse, the blonde woman behind him calmly put her hand in her overcoat pocket. In one smooth motion, she drew something out of it. It was a long, thin rapier, Its surface was a radiant silver polished to a mirror-like shine that reflected the smoldering glow of the red moon. Without a moment's hesitation, she thrust the rapier forward! Its pointed end flew past his neck, piercing the ghoul's throat effortlessly. With an equally smooth motion, she withdrew the blade. Wait, the rapier, from my understanding, isn't really a big stopping force. It's just, it doesn't have a big stopping force. It's just the ghoul's neck was impaled on the rapier. However, the ghoul's momentum was most likely still pushing the ghoul forward into the rapier, but also into the two bodies. So, how fast would someone need to thrust a rapier to not just pierce probably really dead skin, but to stop someone? Of course, I could be wrong. I'm no weapons master, but that's just my guess. Wow, I unzipped my sweater, and that is chilly as fuck. Like Friday, or the last episode of Trails in Cold Steel, I have the window open. Because I do enjoy the smell of outside. Okay. Sweet. The ghoul fell to the ground and didn't move again. The menacing aura it had been radiating dissipated into nothing. Alphonse stood fixed to the spot. Wait. When did you stand? When did you stand? You just said and leapt forward, which means you're still. Anyway, I maybe like after this happened, he stopped jumping. I don't know. Alphonse stood fixed to the spot, dumbfounded by what he had witnessed. A small trickle of blood ran down his neck where the rapier had grazed it. I do believe I told you to stand aside. I suppose you must not have heard me. Sighing, she shook the ghoul's blood from her weapon before returning it to its scabbard. After all, if you had heard me and acted that way, regardless, I would be forced to conclude that you are most foolish indeed. Her blunt words and composed expression finally brought Alphonse back to his senses. I was just trying to keep you from getting hurt, but never mind that. What's going on here now? Who are you, and why was that woman trying to... He had intended to finish his sentence with the words, eat me, but the possibility that it may have happened was too terrifying to voice. What was clear to him was that the woman before him had saved his life and stabbed the ghoul to do so. Looking at Alphonse's confused expression as he wrestled with the situation, she gave a resigned sigh. You appear to be a member of the military. I presume, then, that you are familiar with the so-called vampire murders? Yeah, of course. Well then, if I were to tell you that those vampire murders really are the work of a vampire, would you believe me? Alphonse gaped at her. What? Without answering, she turned away from him and walked over to the ghoul, gently. Wait. Oh. Okay, the aura had irradiated was gone. Okay. Without answering, she turned away from him and walked over to the ghoul. Gently, she lifted it from the ground so Alphonse could get a good look at the face. What had been a terrifying creature just moments ago was now a woman again. Her expression was completely peaceful. It was hard to believe she was the same woman who had attacked him earlier. Look closely here, the blonde woman instructed. She pointed at the corpse's neck, specifically at the two red dots on its surface. They were completely consistent with the marks on all of the other victims of the vampire murders. It certainly looks like a vampire bite, wouldn't you say? She said this as if it was the most common-sense thing in the world. Alphonse still looked puzzled, but she ignored him and continued. Humans who die as a result of having their blood sucked by a vampire become ghouls, who then try to feast on other humans. This sword, she said, tapping the scabbard, has been blessed by the church and is capable of putting them to rest with Odotero. If you understand that reference, although Odotero is not really for ghouls, it's for magic, but if you still understand that, tell me that you did. Because I don't know enough people that read these books. Her words brought the bizarre spectacle he had just witnessed back to the front of his mind. While he was interested in the church part of her statement, he had more pressing questions to ask. Wait, you're seriously saying that this was the work of a vampire? You really expect me to believe something so ridiculous? Whether you choose to believe it or not, it is the truth. A very uncomfortable truth, but the truth nonetheless, she said in the same cool, disinterested tone. Alphonse, struggling with it, the truth, as she presented it, beggared belief, and yet everything she said added up and seemed consistent. It was equally hard to believe that everything was a lie. He subconsciously touched his throat. The ache there only bolstered her position. He found himself willing to believe her. There is a vampire in this city, of that I am certain, and I, she continued, placing a hand on her chest, am a claymore. I'm here to put an end to it. A period of silence followed. Undeterred, the woman began to talk again. Still, this is not ordinarily a matter that laymen should be involved with, so I would recommend that you forget all that you have seen here and heard. And I would prefer, she added with a meaningful glance, if you kept all of this to yourself as well. She turned and walked away. Wait! Alphonse called out to her. He swallowed, stood a little straighter. Will you allow me to help you? The blonde woman came to an abrupt halt. She turned her head to look at him. It was clear that his sudden question had caught her off guard. Slowly, she faced him completely. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting you to propose something quite that ludicrous. What could I possibly stand to gain by allowing you to help me? Her tone was as sharp as ever, but Alphonse was unfazed. Around 10 years ago, both my parents were killed. They died the exact same way as the victims of the vampire murders. What sound would that make? It's a curious type of sound, but it's a question mark and an exclamation. I don't know. Shock showed through the woman's normally blank expression. Alphonse continued. I don't remember much of that day, but there is one thing I can't forget. One thing I'll never be able to forget. As he spoke, the memory returned vividly to him. Roughly 10 years ago, Alphonse and his family had lived in a village in a remote region of the Empire. His father was a member of the army, serving in a unit stationed nearby. But it was an uneventful post, and they lived a quiet life. It was as normal and peaceful an existence as one could have until that fateful day when Alphonse returned from playing outside. It was then that he saw a sight that would be burned into his memories, his dreams, forever. There, in his home, he found the corpses of his parents lying in a room stained with blood. Their bodies had been drained and the necks were marked by strange bites. The incident was so unpleasant and bizarre that even then, there were those who believed that it was the work of a vampire. The army conducted an investigation but were unable to find any clues that would lead them to a suspect, and eventually the case was deemed unsolvable. Left with no living family, Alphonse was taken in by his father's best friend and fellow soldier in the army, Garand, and ended up living in Heimdall. If what she was saying was true, and vampires really did exist, then maybe one was actually responsible for his parents' death. From the looks of her face, it seems she too thought that could be the case. Alphonse shook his head, though it was more for himself. It doesn't really matter if it was the work of a vampire or not. I feel as though by solving this case... It doesn't really matter if it was the work of a vampire or not. I feel as though, by solving this case, I'll finally be able to move on from what happened that day. That's why. Another long silence fell between them. The blonde woman seemed to be deep in thought, and Alphonse waited patiently for her reply. Eventually, she let out a short sigh. As part of the army, you may have access to restricted information. Hello, sweetie! On the murders. Perhaps your assistance might allow me to find the vampire more quickly. She put her hand inside her coat and took out a short sword with the same silvery glow as the rapier she had used earlier. This will allow you to fight against ghouls and vampires. If you will be cooperating with me, I expect you to protect yourself. Alphonse glanced at her face. Her expression clearly said that she wouldn't brook any nonsense. His resolve would need to be firm and unwavering, and he would need to be prepared to encounter more ghouls like the one from before. Furthermore, he would have to be ready to face the vampire that lurked in the city once and for all. With the resolute air, he accepted the sword from her. Wait, sword? You said dagger. Oh, short sword. Okay. Damn, you can hold a short sword in your coat? Fuck. With a resolute air, he accepted the sword from her. My name's Alphonse, but everyone just calls me Al. The blonde woman looked down at her now empty hand, and the corners of her lips crooked up slightly. She raised the edges of the skirt underneath her coat and gave him a respectful curtsy. My name is Rose. I imagine that our time together will be brief, but I look forward to working with you nonetheless. What did they say David Casablanca? Oh well. That is Red Moon Rose Part 2. Now we understand why it's called Red Moon Rose, because Rose has a sword that looks like the Red Moon. There you go. See, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I did it. Thank you. My name is Rose. I imagine that our time together will be brief, but I look forward to working with you nonetheless. This could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Alright, sweetie. You get to be number 1. You are more than welcome to take the time to research these games before you choose if you want to. Or you can just rush and choose. Alright. Oh, start shell, you're horrible. Oh, also, I made the rule, if you so want, sweetie. Of course, it's in the other monitor. I made the rule where it's 1 person per streaming service. So if you want to, you're more than welcome to log in as Tyranny on YouTube. And vote there. Now I need to record this so you can't vote multiple times. Because we don't want that to happen now, do we? Press OK there. Turn that. What is that emoji supposed to mean? Plain Trails of Cold Steel 1. We have Trails of Cold Steel tutorial part 2. And we have I know what to do. I know what to do, Darren. Nope. There we go. Trails of Cold Steel 2, Trails in the Sky FC. Trails in the Sky FC. And we have Trails from Zero. Oh my god, I cannot. It's odd. Like, my fingers actually have to, like, warm up almost to start typing quickly. It's a weird thing. I can't see chat at the moment, FYI. Come to the left, playing Trails of Cold Steel. XV. Who voted? Alright, so blood. Twitch. There we go. Okay, there. There we go. Alright, cool. There we go. Now it's there. So next time it shows up, it should say that. Okay. Be right back when I'm gonna get some more water. Stay here, please. Alright, hello everyone. I'm back, and thank you so very much for waiting. Alright, there's a thing that happened that I was dealing with. So when I use this, I need to use the Retro Tink for the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, the Dreamcast, and the PlayStation 2, and the GameCube. And the Xbox and 360 to play this. But so one thing I did yesterday was to figure out. So one issue that I've had every time I'm streaming a Super Nintendo game is the audio that I hear starts to lag behind. But the viewers who are watching the stream and the recording don't get a lag. It's quite weird. I've tried both with an S video cable and a composite cable. Now, the interesting thing here is the RetroTink can be changed to go just digitize the signal, or hey, add more scan lines so, it's bigger. If I only digitize the signal and then expand the capture card viewer, there is no lag. But if I say please digitize and add more scan lines to bring it from 240 to 480, then there gets the lag. But it seems to lag only up to a certain point, and the audio doesn't seem to get more laggy. It's weird. Now that I figured it out, though, it doesn't happen with the Sega Genesis, or the PS2, or the Dreamcast, or the GameCube, or the N64, I believe. Only with the Super Nintendo. So now that I've figured that all out, I'm going to talk to Discord, the RetroTink Discord, and go WTF mates, but not exactly say WTF mate and actually explain what's going on. Alright, we have one more book to read, and that's the Imperial Chronicle #2. This is only 5 pages, though, so we can get through this. Politics. The Imperial Provincial Council meets. The Imperial Provincial Council, made up of the 4 great houses and other key nobles, met recently in the Cruzian province's Bayahard city. Reports suggest that the heads of each of the 4 great houses were in attendance, and that countermeasures against the reformist faction were discussed. Provincial Council representatives' statements. The one responsible for upholding the nation's traditions and making this great country what it is today are we nobles. The so-called reformists may think that they know how to govern Erebonia, but are they really thinking of the next 200 or 300 years? Those who lack self-respect and can only think of practical concerns rather than the heritage and culture of this nation have no business talking about how to run it. International. Riot and Crossbell? Reports suggest that riot took place in the Crossbell state to the east. The mob struck in the middle of the night, firing machine guns on the city streets. It is believed that the riot was orchestrated by a religious cult, and the Crossbell police are continuing to investigate this matter. Fortunately, the IBC, International Bank of Crossbell, was unaffected and resumed. Oh my god! The bank resumed operations! Oh no! Oh Lord, we're saved! Those associated with the bank can rest easy. I wonder, once we play Trails from Zero, if we will be part of this, if we will be part of the mob, or the mob will be in part of the story, that's the word. Economy. Chancellor Osborne visits Jurai SEZ. Recently, Chancellor Osborne paid an unexpected visit to the Western Jurai Special Economic Zone, which has continued to show remarkable economic growth in recent years. It is believed that he met with the region's representative to discuss their respective visions of the future. Those present said they were awestruck by the Chancellor's dynamism and political skill. Ah, sneezy sneezy. Incident. Phantom Thief B returns to Air. Oh my god knows what the fuck. Okay. Phantom Thief B returns to Erebonia. The infamous criminal Phantom Thief B, who once sowed chaos across the Erebonia Empire, has returned, if reports are to be believed. Does the elusive outlaw intend to cause yet more trouble here in the Empire? Having been outmaneuvered by him on countless occasions in the past, the Heimdallr military police aren't taking any chances and are on increased alert. Is this the same one from Trails in the Sky SC? I think it is, but I'm not sure. Publicity. A revolution in fishing gear. The Lake Lord Company has added a new product to its lineup, the Lake Lord Star. This groundbreaking rod was created using a brand new material, making it stronger than ever. Those interested should contact their local dealer for availability. And that is it. It took about an hour to get through all of that, but now that we went through all of that, we can now... I believe we have bought all the weapons we can. General goods. We have bought all the weapons we can. How much money do we have? Oh, yeah, we've bought all the weapons we could. We have bought all the armory we could. So I believe it is now time to go to the dungeon. Yay, everyone! That's probably the cold outside that's making my nose stuffy. We want to go this way. I mean, I can go back to the engineering place, and they actually might say something. Engineering is this way. Yep, you're still there, so I can't buy anything. Can I leave? I mean, I guess, can I leave? Oh my god. Like, will you allow me to go somewhere else? Okay, so I can't leave, is what you're saying. I am stuck here until the story allows me to. Like a sim. Fine, game. Fuck you. Oh, I can actually transport to the old schoolhouse. Okay. Alright. Who to bring along with? Probably Laura. Since Laura is just a fucking bamf. God, I love Laura. She's amazing. Should probably also do better ornaments as well. We are here. We should probably save. I guess if I cannot have Irene. I don't know. Because Irene's nice for hitting multiple people. Yeah, I can also burn people, which is nice. I don't really want to do Magnus, though. I don't feel so badass with a shotgun. Like, in a world with staves and swords and rapiers, a shotgun just seems to, like, overkill, especially since his special move, one hand shoots a shotgun. We're fine. Use the key. Alright. Okay. Oh, and support. Laura, Elliot, you, and Gaius. Yes. It's been about a month already, huh? I'm still kind of scared. But we can't just leave this place locked and pretend nothing weird's going on here. Yeah, especially with the principal himself asking us to keep exploring it. We'll just have to take things nice and slow, and I'm counting on you guys for backup. Understood. I wish to do everything I can to assist in the name of Class 7. Even if more fiends were to appear, I'd relish the chance to test my mettle against them. I feel a lot safer with you around, Laura. I've heard the stories about this place, but quite honestly, I'm having a tough time believing them. A building that changes its layout all on its own seems, well, kind of impossible. I imagine the only way to truly believe it would be to see it with your own eyes. As soon as we step through that door, you'll be left with no option but to accept that this place is not as it seems. Yeah, I think you're in for quite a surprise. Come on, let's go. What if it's not moving on its own? What if other people are moving it? When you have 5 or more party members, you can organize the party in the camp menu or by selecting tactics. A reserve combatant can be switched in with one of the active members during battle. Why would I do that? During a character's turn in battle, you can swap them with a reserve combatant using R1 and the D-pad. You can swap in characters as many times as you want over the course of a battle, but only once per turn. The character you switch in can act immediately, but will have a slightly longer delay than usual before the next turn. That's cool. Alright. That's tight. It's like Final Fantasy X. Where you had to utilize character switch in order to win against some fights. Okay. What the? What's going on? Hello, King. How you doing today? I saw you playing Pokemon Unite, my good sir. Good job on the Pokemon Unite. I see you really like Mewtwo. This really is completely different from the last time we were here. What is that pedestal-like structure over there? I admit we don't know either. This wasn't here last month. None of this was. Yeah, I don't remember it either. The staircase leading down into the ruins is completely gone too. Instructor Sarah said she was going to investigate the ruins in her spare time as well, but she didn't mention anything like this. Hi Layla, how are you? Maybe someone sneaked inside and did this? No. It's too large scale to change to have been done in such a short time. Hi Andy, how are you? The most likely explanation seems to be that the ruins have changed their layout on their own. Again. You can't be serious. This truly is a fascinating place. Well, standing around isn't going to get us anywhere. Let's go and get a closer look at that pedestal. Hi, Layla. You're not in the camera. Can you please move over into the camera, please, Layla? Layla. Thank you, Layla. Hi, little girl. How are you? Hi. Well, it's definitely a device of some sort. If I were to guess, I'd say it's something similar to an elevator you would find in a mine shaft. That's what it looks like anyway. An elevator, huh? I wonder if that means we can use this to go deeper underground. It's worth a shot. Let's see. There we go. We can use this to descend one floor down. There appears to be other floors beyond that too, but access to anything lower is locked out. Which means the area we explored last month would be the first floor, I suppose. I didn't realize these ruins went farther than that. Oh, my head is starting to hurt. Layla, Layla. If the rest of the floors are locked, that seems to suggest someone is trying to stop us. Or anyone, really, from getting to them. But who would do that and why? I have no idea, but the proof is right here. All the other floors are off limits. there's no model number or date anywhere, which suggests this elevator was built at the same time as the building itself, back in the Middle Ages. You're surprisingly well informed on technology, Elisa. It's not often that girls develop such an fucking A. Interest in machinery. I don't know that much. It's all just low level stuff. Plenty of other people could tell you the same thing, I'm sure. So, what are we going to do? Do you want to try to use the elevator to go down to the second floor? Yes, I agree. Boo sexism. Yeah, I think we should. Though we have no idea what we're going to find down there. So we're going to need to be very careful. Make sure you're all well and truly prepared for anything. Yes, I'm prepared. Shut the fuck up. Floor 2. Alright, second floor. Look, there's railings. Yay. Second floor. Everyone off, I guess. Man, none of this was here last month, was it? It's kind of eerie. Hello, door. That door sure looks like the one we saw last time, though, and that means we can probably expect more monsters behind it. Excellent. I'm itching to test my skills against them. We should be careful in here. Monsters may have been the least of our worries. True, but the 4 of us shouldn't have any problems making good use of our combat links. At least. You ready to get started? Of course. Let's head in. Will you shut the fuck up about combat links? I'm so tired of every damn time. Combat links. Combat links. Combat links. God. Save and then continue. Also, yeah. It's always about these combat links, combat links, combat links. I don't know if the, like who, the developers or the students? Am I getting chats on YouTube and I'm just not seeing it? There's literally no one talking about YouTube because that could be a thing as well. Nope. Oh, someone commented on this video. I'm so excited. We're on something. It says somebody commented. Live chat. Well, it says someone commented, so whoever you are, Kaden, thank you. There. Oh, on Super Metroid. Okay, you commented on Super Metroid. Okay, that's why I can't see it. Okay, developers. Yeah, maybe, not maybe. You might be. Yeah, it's just, if they're super proud of it, I'm like, okay, we get it. Please stop now. I understand. You can leave me alone now.
It's time to begin our investigation.
I mean, I wouldn't call it that, but sure. I'm assuming. Wow, look at that. Oh, you know what this map reminds me of? Vagrant Story. So what's the goal here? Also, these left, right, and up and down is reversed, and it is making me so discombobulated right now. I guess we're just gonna go this. We're gonna go down first and then work. Oh my god, what are you?
Watch out, guys.
Probably they were happy about it. It's like, oh, we made combat links. Yay.
Turn to flames. Burn.
Oh. that's okay. Oh god, Reen's not gonna get the blessed thing. Whatever, just do that. I'll waste. Wow, you are burned and poisoned. That is sexy. Oh no, I didn't get hold on, fuck, Elisa. Oops. Well, just no one hit Elisa, please.
My turn.
What are you at? You have. Oh, you all changed positions, and none of you are linked. Oh, this is pissing me off. No, link with Elliot, please. Oh, you all changed positions. Damn it. Fuck. One way to change positions is Laura was on the right. All the way to the right, and now she's not. So now when I look, I'm expecting Laura, but now it's not Laura. God, I need to change this so it works. Slash. Make attack. So probably when I'm done, I need to change positions.
Here we go.
Okay, Reen, you do some cool shit.
There.
Owie.
I can do this.
Yes, you can. You. There we go. No, I don't want items. I need crafts. Who needs to die? You're still paralyzed for a turn, so that's cool. Tight.
Right.
And Elliot, you're burned. So that works. Yay, you're dead.
Right.
Nice. Oh boy.
Won't give up.
Why are you so powerful?
There.
It's my turn.
Yes, it is. Can I burn you?
Turn to flames.
I should probably have healed somebody. That was my fault. Oh, you did a headshot. You aimed for their head. Fancy. Oh, Reen can totally survive an attack from these people. That's fine.
My
Diddle
turn.
doo 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 diddle doo 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 doo. Yeah, you can totally. And now that. Bastard. How dare you, Void? Oh my god. What?
I can do this.
What? Oh my god. Why is this animation? Oh, I knew what's going on. I believe I know what's going on. Animate scene. Yeah, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Okay, 1 second. Alconi, you just, I like that you throw an exception, and I have no idea what the exception is. We're just gonna stop this then. I know what needs to happen. So sorry, Twitch bot inactive pot broke. Okay. So anyway, it's now running once again, but it'll probably break when voting comes up again. So we'll just have to deal with it.
Let's keep on moving.
Okay. Doop. Good enough. All right.
I welcome all challengers.
My turn.
Oh man, Elliot's not gonna go for a while. You can crit, so fuck you. I don't want you to be on a crit. There you go. Can I get Laura on a crit? If I move you. Damn. Okay. Now you're on a crit. Damn it. Can I uncrit you? Can I uncrit you? Or I can't delay you. This has no delays.
It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Turn
Oh,
to flame.
shit. Didn't mean that one. That's okay. And he can hit you. Oh, you can faint as well. You're a little dick. I can get us 3, so that's good. Green might just die.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Why are you so powerful?
Of course.
Hey, your S move is charged. Earth Cleaver. Can I get all 3 people in here? No. My God. Sorry, my mind right now is still on an Activebot and how it was breaking and how I can fix it. But I'm streaming right now, so we need to pay attention to streaming and not to an Activebot. Wow. Wow, go me. Go Laura. Fuck you, Laura. Fuck yeah, Laura. You are going to go here. You are super weak. Oh my God. Why is everyone attacking Laura? What did she do? Stop doing that.
Of course.
I mean, if you have the defense to handle it, why not, Laura?
Now. I'll take you up.
0 arts? You can't revive somebody. Do we have a reviving item? Yeah. That's not really what I want. That's fucking... I don't... No. I don't have to revive people anyway. Haha! Shit. Move! That way. Are you gonna faint her? Oh, look at that, she's fainted. And you're up! And attack Laura! Because you think you can.
My turn.
And you use zip, zip, zoop, zoop, zoop. Haha. Now that you're awake, now hope to God no one's gonna hurt you. Don't attack Green, please. Thank you. Don't faint her. God damn it. For being a hard AI, I was expecting you to attack Green instead, but sure. Can I use an Earth Cleaver? Can I get both of you? I can. Awesome. You're dead.
My turn.
And we don't have to use an item when we have crafts. Crafts. Oh boy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna move that way.
Right.
And don't know why you didn't take a movement. That's okay. We're gonna use crafts. We're gonna use Blessed Arrow to heal you.
Thanks.
There we go. And then now is a
My
crit.
turn.
Crit heal, and we're gonna do that and not win because you're not that strong, but you're delayed. We're gonna attack. Ah!
Is everybody okay?
Yeah. Okay. Sir, if it was Laura was over there, and I think was Elliot in that position? I'm not sure. I'm actually gonna go look at one of my old videos and take a look because your videos. Trays of Cold Steel 1 Part 12. It's muted. And it was Reen, Alyssa, Elliot, and Laura. Sweet. That's how it was. Okay. Got it. Up to the ladder you go. Here we go. Didn't do anything, but there we go.
Well, shall we begin?
Yeah.
My turn.
Elliot, you need to stop doing that. I know, motivate.
All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Oh, you have 125, so I can't get everyone, but I can get 2 people. There we go. Nice.
I'll pick you up.
Nice. Can these people faint? I don't think these people faint. Perfect. Elliot, you know what you're doing. You're doing a resounding beat. I guess I could place Elliot with guys and see how well this works.
Turn to flame.
Ow. Ow. Don't attack Green. Oh, bastard.
Sorry,
God
everyone.
damn it.
My turn.
Stop that. Can I get 3? I can only get 2.
Now. I'll pick you up.
Why are these people so damn fast? Like, I feel like I should have gotten better armor and weapons. But I didn't get any, and I have absolutely no idea where to get better armor and weapons. So I don't know, because I went to the Engineering Guild and oh, I couldn't use it. Right? Oh, god damn it, Laura. Not Laura. Alyssa. Oh, there goes Reen.
Sorry, everyone.
It's my turn.
Don't miss. Thank you.
My turn.
Oh, this is a crit. I know what to do. I think I know what to do. We are going to, again, use an item. Ah, damn it.
Thanks.
Oh, Laura doesn't have her S move ready. Oh well. Can I... I mean, this isn't going to do much, but it's something at least. Oh, 1,117. That is sexy. Just
It's my
don't do
turn.
anything because you are... Oh, you're paralyzed. Well, that makes life easy. Okay. Okay.
Is everybody okay?
Yes. Doodle doo 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 doo.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Yes. Floral bottle. What the hell does that do? A bottle-shaped charm prevents confusion and prevents faint. Okay. What was I going to do? Was I gonna do something? I don't remember. Oh, I was gonna cook. That's what I was gonna do. I was going to cook. I can make 2. I'll make it with you.
I'll do what I can. That came out rather well.
A golden juice and a whole
Not bad.
juice. Good enough. We can make 5 sweet cookies. Omelets all tomato. You don't need anything. Okay, so I can make a good amount of shit. Let's make some cookies. Let's make 2 cookies with Elisa.
Alright, let's get started. Made by yours truly.
We got a white cookie. Okay, 2 more cookies with
Do
you.
what I can. Not what I intended.
2 ooze cookies. Attack set area S and with poison. Fancy. And we'll make 1 cookie with Elliot.
This turns out okay. Ooh, this looks
A
pretty
royal
nice.
sable. Okay, so we have one thing that cures KO. I need things that cures KOs.
Okay, let's give this a try. Wow, that came out well.
Elegant sandwich.
I'll do what I can. That came out.
Elegant sandwich.
Hope this turns out okay.
I need stuff that cures KO, everyone.
Ooh, this looks
Stop making elegant sandwiches,
Alright,
damn
let's
it!
get started. Well,
It's not what I want. Oh well, we now have ways to heal ourselves, which means we just have to make sure no one dies. Easier said than done. Okay. We are going to continue and go this way. And then go up the stairs to fight another enemy.
oh, a treasure chest.
Yes, I know. Do people miss treasure chests so much that they need a narrator every time there's a treasure chest? You can faint, people. Why is everyone attacking before me? Stop attacking me before me. Don't attack me, damn it.
Here we go.
Alright, you have no fuckity fucks. What are you weak against? Water. And nothing. Okay. Yeah, I guess since you're close, I'm just gonna attack you, and hopefully everyone can be hit by resounding beat. Yes.
I can do this.
Yes, you can, Laura. Not Laura. Fuck. I'm tired. Go to the bathroom too. Flamberge on you. Okay.
Of course.
And Laura. Actually, can you get 3 people with this? You can. Oh. Wow, your CP did not go up by that much. Okay, you're dead though. Good. Oh, someone's gonna get a crit. Oh my god, stop doing that, please. Stop. Thank you. Okay. Aha.
There.
Right.
Right.
Alright. 60.
Of course.
I think these people have a lot of defense. I mean, if I can attack all of them. Nice.
I'll get you up.
Nice. There we go, Reen.
There.
You know, I like games that show you how much HP a monster has. Like, it doesn't have to tell you that. I just like it. There's no guesswork. I like not having the guesswork. That's what it is. Okay. There we go.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
I guess we should try to have someone else in our party, huh? But I like the party we have, because Resounding Beat is amazing. I do enjoy Resounding Beat, but I mean, Gaius, he's actually level 13. What is your attack, my good sir? Uh, 290. 290. 229. 246. 89. Yeah, why not? See what happens. You switch. And now we're gonna see what happens. Alright, we're gonna save here. So everyone, what did we get done today? Not a lot of gaming, because I was reading. We read Red Moon Rose, Chapter 2. We read Imperial Chronicles, Issue 2, and we learned that Phantom Thief B is on the rise once again, and that there was a riot in Crossbow. We hung out with Instructor Sarah, we hung out with Laura, and turns out that Laura is doing as much as she can to help Fee learn. And the next step is trying to make Fee excited to learn more things. Unlock somebody's natural curiosity. What else? Then we went here into this thingamabobber and realized that, oh hey, look at that! There are floors to this schoolhouse. And that's it. No, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. So with that out of the way, let's find if there's anyone to raid, shall we? Shall we? Actually, that's a question I have before we end. Does the volume of my speakers alter the volume that you all hear? Quite curious. Loop. Loop, loop, loop. No, it doesn't. That's good to know. Okay. With that little experiment over, who are we to raid today? Well, is there someone playing Trails of Cold Steel? Let's find out, shall we? There is only me playing Trails of Cold Steel 1. There's 2 people playing 2, and 3 people playing 4. Well, I guess. And there's no one I know playing, so I guess that's it, everyone. Bye-bye, sweetie. Lurkers who are lurking, thank you so very much for lurking. Watchers who are watching, thank you so very much for watching. Bots who are botting, thank you so very much for botting. Love you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow.